Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and this review is for the movie called Hearts Beat Loud. Hearts Beat Loud. In the hip Brooklyn neighborhood of Red Hook, single dad and record store owner Frank is preparing to send his hardworking daughter Sam off to college while being forced to close his vintage shop. Hoping to stay connected through their shared musical passions, Frank urges Sam to turn their weekly jam sesh into a father daughter live act. After their first song becomes an internet breakout, the two embark on a journey of love, growing up, and musical discovery. I believe this is a 2018 film. The bottom is all black and stuff. I can barely even read anything on it. It is rated PG-13, and it runs 97 minutes. Hearts Beat Loud. This is one of those movies I know came around this last year in theaters, and I just was not able to catch it. I don't know if anywhere around here showed it or not, but I know it was out and it went to theaters. I know that much. So when I started hearing people talk about it and refer you to it and everything, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sure I'll get that. So just watched it yesterday and getting around to doing my review here. I'm kind of glad I caught it because movies that are smaller like this and go to the little independent theaters and everything, they are worth a watch. So that's my first thing to say is give movies like this a watch. They are really good usually. This has really good music. As a musician myself, I don't always care for like being picky. You know what I mean? Like I don't like country, but I'll listen to good country. I love a lot of times indie rock, which this movie is about. And so it's enjoyable. It makes you feel good. Has a beat to it. So I didn't have a problem listening to the music in this movie. It's not for everybody and it won't be for everybody, but I thought the songs were nice. They were heartfelt. And I think indie rock is kind of a good feeling, good kind of sounding genre. So I enjoyed it. This seems like a really genuine story. I just get so tired of watching movie after movie after movie about based on true events, and this seems like a really genuine story. It seems like it could be about anybody in the world, going through what they're going through, and somebody picked out two people in the world and decided to make a movie about them. So I appreciated the difference kind of movie, watching something other than the norm. And this was very much, an original movie, and I enjoyed it for being that. Um, the only things that really kind of bug me, there's about three things, is the story really sputters after about 20 minutes. And it sputters for a while. And I wasn't really sure where they're going with it. The daughter's dealing with, not dealing with, but she is gay, and so we have to get some parts of that storyline, a part of her life, and they're just kind of useless, and it's not really that important, but they feel like they have to cover it more than what a movie viewer would probably want to watch. So yeah, I just for a while there, I was just kind of wondering what was going on, and just kind of kept spinning its wheels and talking, and just a lot of noise to just kind of sift through. And there was no performance along the way. They kept having these nice songs. They created them. They put them out on the internet, but they never really had a performance, and I was kind of wondering if they were going to have one at all. I'm like, this movie is a music movie. It's based on that. They're focusing on that. I would have appreciated somewhat of a performance. In the middle of the movie, to let us know that they were, actually doing something with this movie and having a point of it. And the fact that they wait till the near the end to have this performance that I was craving the whole time, was like, okay, but I understand why you waited, but I could have used something earlier other than just the process of writing songs. I could have used something else. And this is like, I don't know, I don't have like a top 10 annoyance list, but this is going to be on it if I ever create that list. People in movies that say they are broke. They say in the movie that they don't have any money. And then we have to sit there for an hour and a half and watch them drink at a bar. Well, if you're broke and you don't have any money, how are you spending money on alcohol? We all know how much that costs. It just bugs the heck out of me. And I mean, like, there'll be movies out there that, people prove that they are dirt poor, and then they'll be going off, gallivanting, whatever, doing whatever. It just bugs me. It's like, if you're going to have a movie that says somebody else doesn't have any money, prove it. To the side actors, the mom, the head, oldest mom in this movie, she's always been a nice actress, but she was kind of useless in this one. I think anybody could have played that role. I do appreciate her as an actress, though. I always thought she's kind of nice, one of the nice ones. Ted Danson was good. He played a good bartender, good friend kind of guy. He seemed to knock that out of the park. Like, he seemed like he really wanted to play that role. This landlord lady, she's nice. I think her character's a little confused, and we don't really get any explanation on why she's flirting with this guy but sleeping around with another. We're left to assume that she's sleeping around. It's confusing. But she does a good job of acting, about caring for this other character, showing emotion, which honestly a lot of movies don't have nowadays. So, for everybody who doesn't know, Bohemian Rhapsody got the movie of the year. And I appreciate when people focus on these movies with music, because this one actually does kind of imitate Bohemian Rhapsody by waiting until the end. And then there's like a 20-minute music scene, and it's cool. And it's a good way to do a movie. And more people are going to start doing it now that Bohemian Rhapsody has got movie of the year. And this one obviously came out, in the same year as Bohemian Rhapsody, so it's not like a copycat. But the way that they were handled, having the music at the end, I think is a cool way of doing a movie. And I like this one doing that. And it was a cool little concert that they put on at the end. And it's really enjoyable. And I was okay with the ending and had finalization for the most part. We're left to wonder some things, but that's what kind of smaller market movies like this do, is kind of leave you to wonder some things, because it's just like part of a person's life. They're not going to explain everything because it's a story. So I'm going to give Hearts Beat Loud a B. I do hope you go and watch it. It's nice music. It's enjoyable for everybody. There's obviously the touchy subject of some gay stuff, but we're all going to be watching that in every movie for the rest of our lives. So it's just part of our society now. So just if you're a little tender to it, just want to warn you. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, a B for Hearts Beat Loud. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or my other videos, try and get some of them watched. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would, and enjoy your movies. Thank you.